What's crack-a-lackin'? Crack-a-lackin'? Who am I? Why would I say that? What's good, my filmmaker? This is your boy Bam, your friendly neighborhood buff nerd. And today, I want to do something a little bit more laid back and chill today. Don't necessarily feel like going to the gym. Yes, I know. I'm a personal trainer. I'm a guy that loves fitness. But I don't feel like going to the gym today.
Shame. Shame.
But honestly, how I got started was at home workouts. Even during COVID time, I was really about doing home workouts and just making the most of what I had at home. Even if I'm not going to the gym, I still get it in, guys. I still get it in.
Pause.
I have an upper body day planned for today. And honestly, I'm not too tight on hitting specific numbers in terms of like getting this much on my bench press or getting this much pull-ups. So right now it's about just staying fit and healthy, getting a nice pump. Primarily, I kind of switched to this perspective because I was dealing with some shoulder injuries and my main priority, especially coming towards the end of 2025, was really about just focusing on not only mastering my body, but also just feeling healthy again. So, and then once I'm at a baseline where I'm feeling good, that's when I'll probably get into more specific goals. Like, right now, we're not vibing. We still have structure, but we're kind of vibing right now. So this is gonna be more of like a workout vlog where I kind of take you through my process of what I would do for an upper body workout at home. It's probably gonna be more of a pull focused upper body day because I feel like my back hasn't really been getting enough love the past week. So I'm gonna like give a little bit more volume towards my back today. And then also we're gonna talk about my thoughts about My Hero Academia. As you can see, I have the Plus Ultra shirt going on right now. I don't know, I just want to kind of like just share my thoughts throughout this workout with you guys about My Hero Academia, what it means to me, the fact that we just hit the final episode. Oh my gosh. And I don't know how to feel about it, bro, because I haven't watched it yet. So well, you could spoil me because I've read the manga, so I know what happens. And I've been seeing little clips and stuff online. Oh wait, I have my Google noise running right now. Hey Google, stop the rain sounds.
No.
See, this is a raw vlog, guys. You guys are getting the raw version of me right now. And yeah, man, My Hero Academia ended and I don't really know how to feel about that. I'm going off topic right now. Let me get my pre-workout set up. Pre-workout we're working with today is Gorilla Mode. I will be honest with you guys, I'm not sponsored by them. Not the biggest fan of this version of the Gorilla brand, but it gets the job done. I tried Gorilla Mind the other day though. Boy, the black cherry version in the can, that one hit, bro. Been a while since I vlogged, like actually vlogged. I think the last vlog I did was like that powerlifter tries running or joins a running club for the first time. That felt nice to do. Also very nerve-wracking to do. I don't know. Vlogging is so weird to me because they're like putting your whole self out there. And I mean, we live in a culture now where it's not weird to see somebody pull out a camera, but to me it still feels kind of weird, but also kind of refreshing too, you know, to kind of just express myself and just, you know, kind of just show you guys how I get down. And for me, when I work out at home, it's very much a not focused endeavor. Like I get the workout done, believe me, I get my workout done. But especially when I have time, my workout will be like, I'll have music playing, I'll dance. I live with family right now, so my family members may call me to help them out with something, and so I take a break from my workout. Right now, I'll try to keep the workout focused because obviously I'm recording a video right now. But it's definitely more of a leisure, we'll get the workout done kind of affair. How I approach at-home workouts. Not the case when I was training in COVID though. COVID, I basically renovated the basement of where I was staying at the time, well, here, and I basically turned that into a full gym. I would be using that space to record this, but that space has been fully renovated back to just being pretty much a storage area. So all the previous equipment and stuff I had there is like either gone or just lost in the sauce of just a mumble jumble of whatever stuff, right?
Disgusting!
Yeah, now not the best taste, man. Okay, what are we talking about? We're talking about My Hero, right? Guys, I don't want to start watching the last couple episodes of My Hero. The last episode I watched of My Hero was, you know, Deku defeating Shigaraki, or All for One. Ganbare! You know, everyone joining in and coming together. Dude, I had goosebumps the whole time, bro. That was such a beautiful crescendo to what this series represents, man. And Horikoshi did his big one with that one. And Studio Bones, you guys, mwah.
I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
To those of you guys that are new to the channel, My Hero Academia is on record my favorite series. Oh my god, disgusting. Like, I named my whole YouTube persona after All Might. I love it because it's amazing and a little sad at the time, because I just watched a video about how, at least within the anime industry right now, if you notice the trend when it comes to storytelling, we've been tilting more to darker themed stories for a while now. I'm talking about Chainsaw Man, I'm talking about Jujutsu Kaisen, Gachakuta. We've been tilting towards bigger shonens being more on the, oh, Hell's Paradise, another example. Tilting on to being more negative and sad. Back in the day, like in the early 2000s, when you look at anime, we got things like Naruto, we got things like Bleach, we got things like One Piece. And yeah, we went over some dark themes in those series, but pretty much at the end of each arc, it kind of ended with something happy or something optimistic or hopeful. Nowadays in anime, oh dear, you are my special. Like, we end each season with like, dang, yo, life is just getting worse. What the heck? Not the case for every anime that's out, right? Like, you can always run to slice of life like Spy X Family or Food Wars if you want something to kind of, you know, relieve your soul. But I would say the bigger shonen anime that's come out recently has tilted more towards that like darker theme, negative side of things. My Hero Academia kind of felt like that last beacon shonen with some positivity at the end, with some positive purpose or messaging to it. And so I think that's part of the reason why I don't want to get into the last episode, because I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna replace this with, you know? Anyways, let's get to the next scene. I'm gonna finish my pre-workout and we're gonna get started in this workout. I decided you guys are gonna see my suffering right here. And this is why I prefer working out at a gym, because obviously I could do a better job of like, I have this pull-up bar up here that's behind all of this junk and clothes and whatever. Yeah, this is a whole process. Oh, I totally forgot I had these weights here. I might use them for, should I use them for this workout? I can do some weighted push-ups with them. Holy snap, I totally forgot I had those. Got my pull-up bar. This was a heavy-duty pull-up bar I bought during COVID. Unbreakable! And then it has one other attachment. This one right here. Yep, feels good. Feels good. I don't feel like I'm gonna die with it. Okay. And of course we got our workout mat because we're gonna do some floor work. I'm also a big proponent of stretching after your workout, so if you guys are planning on doing this as a bootleg follow along, you can. Yeah, I'll do a dynamic warm up with you guys so you guys can kind of see and we can chat more. So let me take you through my quick dynamic warm up I like to go through. If you guys are planning on working out with me and you're not ready yet, but you're kind of thinking about doing it, do it! If you want to work out with me, pause the video, get your setup set up.
Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it!
The pizza equipment I plan on using today, a pull-up bar, the floor, and I do have some adjustable dumbbells. I'll try to come up with some alternatives for the dumbbells and even for the pull-up bar if you do not have it. First, starting off with 5 neck rotations each direction. So we're gonna relax those shoulders, relax the traps, and we're just going to bring the chin down. Circular motion, like so. That's one. I'm not just using this as a way to increase my blood flow throughout my body. I'm using this as a status check. Important to kind of check in with your body to see how it's doing, because we don't pay attention to all the little aches and pains and little tightness that we're building up over time. A lot of injuries happen because people just jump into their workout not realizing a certain part of their body is tight. And so I like using these general mobility. One, get some blood flowing, but two, also check in my body, like, am I feeling stiff here? Maybe I should pay attention to that while I'm working out so I don't overdo it and then I cause a bigger injury. Now we have our shoulders, elbows forward, fingertips on the shoulder, and same thing. We're going for 5 rotations. Now, if you find this part boring or you have your own warm-up routine, so you could just skip ahead to the other parts of the workout. Wide arms out. Key thing here, we want to keep the shoulders tucked back and engage the upper back. Then we're going to bring the hands forward. Key thing, a pro tip I like to keep in mind when bringing the hands forward, instead of thinking about clapping my hands, I'm thinking about bringing my biceps together, and my hands are just going to meet as a byproduct of that. It causes your chest to engage more. And so what we're trying to do right now is we're trying to pump blood flow into the chest to wake that bad boy up. And we're also trying to engage the upper back to wake that up as well. Now for the elbows, swing wild, swing, swing wild. 1, then we go for the wrists. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if you need a little extra time on anything, take your extra time. Upper body is pretty, we get that general mobility there already. We might do a little bit of extra muscular activation just to make sure we're feeling good. Oh, actually, let me get some better color scheme in here. Let's see if that helps out with the vibe of the video. Do you guys like this vibe?
No! God, please, no!
I look purple. I don't like it. The first movement we're going to start off with today is going to be neutral grip pull-ups. We're going to be doing just 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps with about a 60-second to 90-second rest in between. Round 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh yeah, that feels good, boy. Yeah, what we're talking about? We're talking about My Hero, right? My Academia fundamentally is my favorite series due to the fact that I love heroes, man. I love the concept of the hero's journey. I love what heroes represent for us. I love that they represent optimism and hope for the future. And they're just genuine good people trying to make the world a better place. And anime is my favorite medium. You combine heroes and anime, you get My Hero Academia, and I guess you also get One Punch Man, but we're not going to talk about One Punch Man right now. Round 2, guys. 1, 2, 6, 8. Woo! A good alternative if you guys don't have access to a pull-up bar. Well, I wouldn't say good alternative is the movement pattern that you have access to if you don't have equipment. It's going to be the Superman holds. The Superman holds is a way for you to target your whole posterior chain. That's just a fancy way of saying your whole backside. Biceps already starting to feel pumped. Back is starting to light up. Loving it, loving it. Last set, best set, let's do our best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, I got 2 more in me. I'm too heavy, guys. I've been training too much for power, so my calisthenics have gone down quite a bit. So I want to get down to an even 200 pounds, like shave off 20 pounds off of my body, and kind of get back to doing higher volume calisthenics work. Still trying to maintain as much strength as I acquired, but I miss being able to just blast out this with no problems or issues. 2 more. 1, 2. Beautiful work. Ooh, fun question. In the comment section, guys, what's your favorite quirk from My Hero Academia? 2-part question. What's your favorite quirk from My Hero Academia? And what quirk would you like to have if you existed in My Hero Academia universe? Favorite quirk from My Hero Academia. My favorite character and his application of the quirk is definitely my boy Muriel, for sure. Let me set a rest time timer for 1 minute. We're gonna be getting into push-ups next. Just go for 3 sets of 20. Just standard push-ups. If you guys are at a higher level than that, you can go. You know what? Change your plans. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do 3 sets of 10 reps of push-ups, but we're gonna do a 3-second hold at the bottom. Oh boy, that's gonna cook. Oh, the chest pump is gonna be insane. Trust me, if you guys have never tried it, oh boy, do it with me, bro. You're gonna hate yourself and love it at the same time. But yeah, Muriel, I love his application of permutation. It wouldn't be a quirk I necessarily would want to have. I just love how he uses it. I love that this is a quirk that by default is not amazing, but he mastered it to such a degree that it is amazing. All right, guys, let's do those push-ups. If you're doing it along with me, just follow my rhythm. So just 3 sets of 10. Get into that push-up position. Come down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 10. Perfect. 1 minute rest. Don't need a super long rest time with that. Yeah, already starting to feel a little bit of a pump there. Round 2, definitely gonna start feeling it a little bit for sure. Round 2. Stop being lazy. Let's lock in.
Some people dream of success while you're gonna wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 8.
Huh?
1, 2, 3, 8. I'm miscounting. What the heck? 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 10. 1 minute rest, but not as intense as I thought it was going to be. I did these last week and they were feeling, woo, they were cooking a lot for my chest last week. I don't know if I adapted that quickly to them, you know, because to me they're feeling kind of low-key easy right now, but we already started them. We're not going to change up the plan with that. I was thinking about this just for a second now, but I feel like this format might be great for like streaming potentially, but I don't know. I do feel a bit of nervousness about streaming, similar to how I feel a bit of nervousness about vlogging. I feel like once I start sweating and getting my blood flowing, that nervousness will disappear and everything. So let me know if you guys would like me to kind of stream. Oh, let's talk about peak My Hero. Like, what's your favorite season of My Hero Academia? My favorite season is season 2. Season 2 was great. We had a sports festival, an awesome tournament arc that was fantastic. We had one of the best villains in all of fiction, in my opinion, be introduced. Stain, oh my gosh, one of the best villains of My Hero Academia in villainy in general, in my opinion. But yeah, season 2 I think in general was my favorite season. Well, except for the last season. The last season is just, come on, that's gotta be everybody's favorite season now. Final set.
Just do it! Yes, you can!
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 10. See how I was miscounting earlier? How'd I go from 3 to 6, dude? Like, here's where the dumbbells come in, guys. For the third movement, we're back to back. Back to back. I'm gonna be using my dumbbells to do some rows. Each plate is about 5 pounds, and the bar itself is about 5 pounds. Not my favorite piece of equipment, but they got the job done. This one was 40, so that's 45. But anyways, guys, if you don't have access, oh, this angle's weird. So guys, if you don't have access to dumbbells like me, what you can do is find yourself a backpack, add a bunch of different stuff that weigh a lot, and just load that bad boy up with some weight. Maybe if you want to be more precise with it, you can put it on the scale, but we don't need to be super precise in this workout right now. Get yourself that bag and you could do rows with the bag. Let's get into it, man. Give myself a little bit of a staggered stance. Going for 3 sets of 12 here. And we're gonna be really focused on that squeeze at the top, maybe a 3-second hold at the top of each rep. Pushing hips back, engaging the upper back, and driving the elbow towards my side. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I lost count. I might say I'm at 6. I might be wrong, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 2, 3, 9. 10, 11, 12. Let's get the next side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! I'm feeling it. Trying to give you guys a little bit of a better angle. You guys can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo, boy! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me give you guys a better angle. Yeah, that's good. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Set that timer right there. Workout's feeling good. Right now we're pretty much done with 60% of the workout, and the last 40% will be more on the easier end. All right, with that being said, final round. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yo, you notice how I dropped that 3-second hold, man? The fatigue was definitely kicking in, bro. Let's do our best. Gambler, like my boy Deku. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh boy. I love it and hate it at the same time. Oh, yeah. While I get these dumbbells set up for those rear delt flies, how do you guys feel about the ending of My Hero? It's kind of funny just seeing how a fandom can switch up so quickly. Before, not the last season, but the season before the last season, people were like ripping on My Hero. The My Hero is kind of became an unfortunate meme, but the My Hero Academia fandom became like synonymous with toxicity, and I don't feel like that's what this series itself cultivates. And I kind of felt the type of way because obviously I'm part of that fandom. I'm like, what? Hero Academia is not a series that would, if any series would create that, would be Chainsaw Man, am I right? But I've been noticing like how people have been switching up a little bit now with these latest seasons of My Hero, being like, oh my gosh, My Hero Academia is so on top, oh my gosh. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm an animation connoisseur or an animation whore. I love shows that are pretty and have good fluid 60 frames per second animation and colors and stuff like that. And in some cases I can override a mid or bad story. For example, Demon Slayer, but because it looks beautiful and got great animation, we kind of give it a pass. Like, Academia had an amazing story, and Horikoshi, I think, is an amazing writer, and I hope he continues to do more work. Like, shout out to Horikoshi, man. Love that guy. Love what he created. But yeah, how do you guys feel about My Hero Academia being done? How do you guys feel about the final season? I think the only thing I would complain about for My Hero Academia, personally, but the Vigilante arc could have been freaking... No, not the Vigilante arc, my apologies. Well, the Vigilante arc too. But the My Villain Academia arc was such a missed opportunity, bro. The My Villain Academia arc should have been a whole season in itself. We should have went more in depth. We should have got more room for these characters, bro. Like, that was such a missed opportunity. And it did a decent job of helping us to connect more with the villains. But we could have went further, bro. We could have went so much deeper.
Pause.
Same thing with the Vigilante arc, where Deku was on his I'm Batman. That was such a missed opportunity too. We kind of rushed through that, bro. I wanted us to sit. I wanted us to feel Deku's struggle. Deku's, let's keep it real, mental instability. Now that he has different voices in his head telling him what to do. And I wanted us to dive into more of the other characters. That's another thing. I read somewhere that Oda did have a conversation with Horikoshi about like, yo, you have a lot of interesting characters. Are you sure you're going to be able to give each one of them their fair shine and manage them? Which is tough when you have a big roster of characters like in My Hero Academia. Like, I wish all the characters in Class 1A at least got some more shine. Could you imagine if we got an episode focused on my boy Zero with his tape? Like, getting into his backstory and what he represents and what he's trying to achieve. Like, could you imagine that? Okay, hopefully this is a good shot. But what we're gonna be doing, and you can do this with, I wouldn't say a backpack or 2 bags. I would do this more with like maybe some like books, or if you have some resistance bands, you can do that as well. Like, resistance bands honestly will feel way better than this. I don't have any resistance bands with me, so we're working with this. Essentially, you'll grab your weights. I'm using dumbbells here. You want to lean, but you want to engage your core so you're not arching your back. You know, you want to engage that core. And all you're going to do is pinky out and back in. And you can kind of, you don't necessarily be a full pinky out. It could be a little bit more, keep your elbow at a 45-degree angle. Widen your stance to take pressure off your lower back. Push into your heels to engage your glutes a bit, so it takes pressure off the lower back, engage the core. 1 rep at a time. 1. Rear delt flies right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But yeah, do you have any arcs in My Hero Academia that you feel like was rushed or could have been done better. One of my friends that me and him have actually been friends for a while on YouTube. He was one of the first people I made friends with while on the platform of being a YouTuber, my previous channel, before it got taken down by Show. My boy Aldo the Hero, a great YouTuber that does animation work, big nerd as well. Me and him were talking about how we felt, especially during the Vigilante and the My Villain Academia arc, Horikoshi was being rushed by some higher-ups. Of course, this is speculation, we can't confirm that, but you could feel it, right? If you've been a My Academia fan for a while, especially if you're reading the manga, you can feel how the story, like certain parts of the story, you could tell Horikoshi took more time with certain parts of the story. And then just at some point, it just felt boop, rushed. And I think it's because My Villain Academia arc wasn't doing too well in sales. There was like a drop off in sales. Me and him kind of speculated that the higher ups was like, Horikoshi, we're losing money. Hurry this up. People don't like this. Hurry this up. Which I feel like is an unfortunate part of being a producer of art. You're not only creating art that you represents your vision, but you're also creating art for profit. And so you kind of have to find a middle ground between those two. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I always enjoy working out in general. I always feel like once my heart starts beating, the sweat starts flowing, more of who I am starts coming out. And so this is me, guys. This is who I am. But I also, one of the biggest reasons why I started doing YouTube in the first place was I never really got into YouTube for the point of educating people or to like teach you guys something or show you guys techniques or whatever. It literally was for the sharing and connecting. That was the biggest reason why I got into YouTube in the first place. Yeah, not necessarily to cheat, to teach, but I guess you could be learning something from this workout, I guess. But yeah, final round, guys. Final round. Let's show up. Let's do our best. Gambare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Even though I enjoy the sound of the clanging weights, that's kind of an indication to me that I'm not doing a good enough job of controlling the weight. I need to slow it down a little bit better. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for today. I recommend you guys do some stretches. I don't feel like recording my stretches for you guys. There's also a part of me that wants to skip stretching, but I'm telling myself, nope, we can't skip it. It's very important. We can't, man. Our body needs the stretches, bro. So don't you skip your stretches if you follow along with this workout as well. But yeah, guys, that's the workout for today. I feel good. I hope you guys feel good as well. But I also feel a little bit of melancholy now that I'm thinking about My Hero Academia, guys. Like, I feel like the last banchin of that hero's journey, hopeful, like we're putting effort towards this journey and it's going to be purposeful and mean something at the end of the day. I feel like the last banchin for that is One Piece now. Well, Dandadan, I think, is doing his best to try to be a good replacement for that hopeful, ultimately it's about the friends and the people you make along the way, which I love Dandadan for that. I don't know, My Academia ending, and I'm looking at the current landscape. There's a lot of great stories, don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about the idea of like, oh my gosh, anime is just gonna be trash from now on without My Hero Academia. No, it's not that. Like, there's still gonna be great stories. Even Chainsaw Man and Jujutsu Kaisen are amazing stories that I still enjoy. But I do think the core of me as a fan of fiction is the idea that fiction kind of gives you the excuse to hope. It gives you the freedom to wish for a brighter future. So My Academia always reinforced the idea of hope and future and togetherness and like moving towards a brighter tomorrow where we can all smile and like all be the heroes or the main characters of our own journey. You don't really feel that way in Chainsaw Man. You don't really feel that way in Jujutsu Kaisen. Like, yeah, I'm gonna miss my hero, man. I hope Horikoshi does another series. I hope Horikoshi just does like a My Hero agency. That would be cool, right, guys? Like, could you imagine it? Like, we get like a whole, like, I don't even need an anime, like a manga series where we look at the heroism of the Class 1A as adults. That would be cool. Anyways, I think this video has gone on for a long time. I appreciate you guys taking the time to let's hang out with me. So anyways, my fellow main characters, thank you for watching this video. Like this video if it made you smile. Comment this video made you think. And subscribe if you want to see more. Always remember that you're the main character of your own story, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.